Alright, bro. I'm just gonna wing this daily review. It's May 9th, 2024. I took one scalp and I missed one big entry today. I'm gonna just wing this because I just got back from a 3-hour AP exam and I feel retarded. Sorry. No, but actually, though, I want to punch the person that made that exam. Real quick, I'm on the daily chart right now. There's not really too much going into today, not too much on the daily. It's just chop. Obviously, it's gonna get up here at some point, but on the 4-hour, if we go down a little bit, dog, this is just more chop, 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 chop. I think I marked out some fair value gaps down here if it were to go down. I just turned off the wrong thing. 1-hour chart, y'all don't look at all of this, like right there. Look from like here onward. I got on today at like 8:40. I got on at 8:40. Dude, I set my alarm for 7:30. I don't know how the fuck I slept through it, but I woke up and my alarm was just going off like on the quietest possible volume for no reason at all. But one thing to note today going in, if you look on the S&P, there are so many stacked highs, bruh. There are so many stacked highs. Yesterday, NASDAQ, it swept all these, and then the S&P didn't. So the S&P just added more to the gold mine. I don't know. The SMT obviously would have been better if NASDAQ hadn't swept them, and it would have been a stronger reason for it to go up. Obviously, S&P went crazy today. NASDAQ just kind of slept a little bit. But 30-minute chart, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Going in, all of this got filled pre-market, and then this got swept. This got swept on S&P, same thing, all that got filled. So, dude, I opened the charts like 5 minutes after I woke up, and this thing it was like right here, so yeah, like 8:40 or something like that. The NASDAQ okay, hold up. Let me explain this to y'all. I'm gonna delete all these real quick. There's an 8:30 manipulation today. 9:30 stock open, 8:30 for my time, but it manipulated. This is 8:30 right here. Came up and then came all the way down, and it ended up going into an SMT. So 8:30 manipulation. The S&P did not sweep these, the NASDAQ did. There were a bunch of stacked highs all the way up here, and the S&P had ended up adding 2 more. And I saw this setup forming, but I was too slow. I was a little reluctant to enter this because I just woke up. I didn't want to be impatient. And one time I got to school and I pop open the charts, bro, and there was like a trade right there, and I was too impatient. I'm like, holy shit, this thing's about to blow. And I entered on it and I got cooked. So I was trying to be a little more impatient today. Ended up missing the entry. Like I said though, it SMT'd right here. And then I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more actually. When this happened right here, it had a double SMT actually, so NASDAQ kept going down. S&P started going up, which is a very bullish sign, but it started messing with my head because I don't know if NASDAQ was just gonna take this low at that point. So that kind of messed with me. But I mean, dude, this thing really, 96 points, 96 handles for the manipulation. Came and swept all that. I'd say it's a decent setup. The high time frame was like the whole reason I didn't take this trade. I would have entered right here originally, but as I was watching it, I'm like, I need more market structure here. Some good structure going on, and it gave it to me. So then I redid my entry to the stop at there. And then I think it was like a 2R, something like that. Yeah, like an entry right here or so, about 2RR. It never came down here. Dude, this thing, once it started going, it just went straight up. Didn't retrace or anything like that. So yeah, bro, all the stacked highs up here. I mean, this thing just shot. I probably should have been a little bit more lenient on my entry. Oh well, more experience in the books. But that's the missed entry for today, and then I did take a scalp after that. So once it had done that, and I usually don't recommend this for other people, but I flipped my buy after it took that. I flipped my buys because the NASDAQ was still in a 15-minute fair value gap. It didn't go up and take all these highs. The S&P had just taken like 5 highs. And then the NASDAQ, so it's technically an SMT, right? If you draw this out to here, didn't sweep that. This did sweep this, so right here. So another double SMT, but I took a scalp right here, and I wouldn't recommend this, but because this did not, it made a lower low. And I mean, liquidity was swept. It's in a fair value gap. I entered at 172, just like on a really tiny position. I didn't risk much on this at all, but the idea behind it was pretty good. But I mean, this was just kind of a fun money trade. It didn't really mean anything, but I took a partial. Took one partial like right here. I entered it on 4 micro contracts, so it's not that much. What is this? Stop 15. So yeah, risking like 120 on it. One partial there, one partial here. I was aiming originally for this just to see if it would hit it or not. It didn't go down there though, but I took half my position off by here. And it started coming up again, so then I took another one off. The second it started reacting off of this fair value gap right here, I just took another one off. And then the last one, I just put my thing at break even. So just, yeah, I made a good bit. It was like 160 I made with all the partials on it, but it was a pretty good reaction point. Obviously, it's not like an S setup trade or anything, but yeah. I missed the bigger move of the day. I'm not too annoyed about it. I was at the time, bro. I was pissed. I can't even lie, because this thing, I'm like a liquidity based trader. When I saw all these highs and I still wanted to wait for structure just to be like patient, and then it fucked around for a bit and then shot it and never retraced. I was kind of pissed at first, but I'm happy I didn't trade, because I mean, I just followed all my rules and stuff like that. But yeah, decent day. That's pretty much it, dude. Today I had news. It was unemployment at 7:30, and then whatever this is. So unemployment at 7:30, I can show you all that real quick. This is right here. It didn't really do much. It did create a fair value gap, so this came down and swept into the fair value gap. So, but also what the 7:30 candle did is, if the highs are up here on the S&P, I'm gonna mark them out. 7:30 candle brought it all the way up to here, and then it came up again. And it started coming down. It added 2 more highs. How many highs even is this? I'm gonna go in the 3-minute real quick. Bro, there's so many stacked highs here. Dude, this is insane. 6 highs. Yeah, that's great. Dude, I should have been a little more lenient on my entry, but yeah. So that's pretty much it. Tiny scalp, got a dub. Not really too much going on today. I was just trading a little bit. Popped up in the charts right before my exam. Dude, all my stuff is still open for this exam. I hated, dude, the person that made this is an idiot. It was like picking the best answer out of all bad answers that were horrible. It was picking the least bad answer on every single question. It made no sense. But I got one more exam, and then I'm done with school, period. But yeah, that's it for today. Little tiny dub, and then a missed entry. I will see y'all.